Vendraya Paramapujya Avatar Avadhuta Jagadguru Shri Datta Ganapat Sachidananda Dattaji Dattappaji Shri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaja Sharda Mataye Ramana Maharshi Mahavatar Babaji Maharaja Lahiri Mahasaya Yukteswaragiri Yoga Ananda Gauranga Nitai Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Trailinga Maharaja Bhet Narayana Sadashiva Brahmendra Maharaja, Mahavatar Babaji Maharaja, Lahiri Mahasaya, Yukteswaragiri, Yogananda, Adiguru Shankaracharya, Chandrasekhara, Saraswati Maharaja, Nagajeta, Jayalakshmi Mata, Jilelamudi Mata, Anandamayi, Anagha Sameta, Gurudatta Maharaja, Tara Mata ki Jaya Ho, Shripadarajam Sharanam Prapadye, Shripadarajam Sharanam Prapadye, Shripadarajam Sharanam Prapadye, Shripadarajam Sharanam Prapadye. Dear all divine associates and disciples of Samasta Guru Mandali, today also Jayana Guna Sankeerthana is very much blessed to continue Satsanga as a part of Bhakti Kriya Yoga by relearning the autobiography of a yogi, wherein which Samasta Guru Mandali and Mahavatar Babaji Maharaja and Yogananda Maharaja blessed us to relearn the fourth chapter, My Interrupted Flight Toward the Himalayas, wherein which Yogananda Maharaja blessed us till where Lahiri Mahasaya, about Lahiri Mahasaya, Kevalananda Maharaj was telling to Paramahamsa Yogananda Maharaja. And in fact, Lahiri Mahasaya also used to say that if asked to explain the different planes of consciousness mentioned in the ancient texts, he would smilingly assent. So anything is a divine library. Lahiri Paramapuja, Lahiri Mahashaya is a divine library. And he also used to say, His Holiness, he also used to say that I will undergo those states and presently tell you what I perceive. That means he is always in God communion and try to put forth his experiences, whatever he used to perceive. And unlike he was thus diametrically unlike the teachers who commit scripture to memory and then give forth unreal or unrealized abstractions. So Lahiri Mahashaya, he is himself is a divinity personified. He gives his own experience once or the way he perceives. See, this is Paramapuja Lahiri Mahashaya blessing. So, I is always removed and is always in God communion. Now, the satsanga continues like this. Please expound the holy stanzas as the meaning occurs to you. The taciturn Guru often gave this instruction to a nearby disciple. So, Lahiri Mahashaya used to say, please expound the holy stanzas as the meaning occurs to you. Any Sanskrit text. For example, Om Ganana Amtva Ganapatigam Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashavastavam Jashtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashanvanno Debhaseda Sadhanam Shri Mahaganadipataye Namaha Arihi Om. For example, this is a Sanskrit or Vedic pinned root or Vedic stanzas. So he used to say, please expound the holy stanzas as the meaning occurs to you. Once you experience, you'll get or you will perceive the meaning of that. And then His Holiness, he says, I will guide your thoughts that the right interpretation be uttered. So this is most interesting and we are very fortunate. Generally, devotees would think that a guru should be in physical form. No need. No need. Guru is omnipresent. The faith, belief. So he says, if you have faith, if you are a real disciple to any guru, not only Paramapuja, Lahiri Mahashaya, the I will guide your thoughts to get or comprehend meaningfully or understand it very, very, very meaningfully, whatever you have been uttering. So there is no need of relearning once again. The moment you start taking or putting forth your doubts to Lahiri Mahashaya, he used to guide your thoughts or the disciples' thoughts, which is a clear classic example of 2026th year Jayanama Guna Sankeerthana. Every verbatim, every word which is uttered by Shivana. Shivana is only a vehicle. He is there. He will live once or one or the other day. So we are working as a medium, vehicle of Samasta Guru Mandali. The whole thought process is by Samasta Guru Mandali. No doubt in it. Every word. Do you think that Shivana has that much capacity to explain autobiography of a yogi? No, 150%. It is His blessing, His Holiness, Paramapuja, Mahavatar Babaji Maharaja, and His Holiness, Paramapuja, Jagadguru, Paramahamsa, Yogananda Maharaja, and Jagadguru, Sri Ramakrishna, Paramahamsa Maharaja, and His Holiness, Samartha Sadguru Satchidananda, Sainatha Maharaja, and His Holiness Avatar Avadhuta Jagadguru Shri Tapta Ganapat Satchidananda, to name a few. All the gurus are guiding our thoughts. If not, it is impossible to utter God name, Guru name every day. Impossible. We cannot sit, because it is not that we cannot sit. It is that upon the blessings of Guru and God, we can sit. That what Shivana wanted to say. Oh, no, Shivana is forced to say. So, in this way, many of Lahiri Mahashaya's perceptions came to be recorded with voluminous commentaries by various students. So, the way he was telling, for example, Bhagavad Gita, Lahiri Mahashaya is explaining one stanza from Bhagavad Gita. So he says, Lahiri Mahashaya is telling the disciples, oh my dear devotees, you just keep focusing on God. Enjoy the communion with God. Close your eyes and do deep meditation. I will make it sure that I will guide your thoughts to get meaningful interpretation of each stanza. And he also, His Holiness, Paramapuja Lahiri Mahashaya says, these are not recorded answers. Whatever I perceive when I am in God communion with God, only truth comes. If you are real, truth comes. If you are divine, truth comes. If you are divine, God is with all of us. But it is not that easy. So, Lahiri Mahashaya used to say, voluminous commentaries by various students. So those disciples, whatever Lahiri Mahashaya is putting forth, they used to record it. The master never counseled slavish belief. Now this is a cosmic principle which was being told by Paramapuja Lahiri Mahashaya as a part of Bhakti Kriya Yoga. Jayana Muguna Sankirtana is relearning this word. The master never counseled slavish belief. So he used to say, use your brain, use your thoughts, use your techniques, use everything. There is no need that you have to blindly follow. But once, if you understand, if once we understand, or if we believe that He is our Guru, He is our God, He is with us, like that, no need of slavish belief. So, slavish belief is extraordinary gift. Slavish belief is extraordinary gift. Only Lahiri Mahashaya is telling you can use your intellect, reasoning ability, do Try to understand your guru, try to understand the scriptures, try to use your intellect. But once if it is completed, once the faith arises, or once faith develops, you have to, or we have to, or we shouldn't find out anything in the system or in the guru. That what Lahiri Mahasaya is proposing or helping us to relearn. Words are only shells, he said. Whatever we people speak generally have a tendency of speaking oratory skills. No use. Given 1 hour or 2 hours of time, orating, telling. He says words are only shells. Words are only shells. Win conviction of God's presence through your own joyous contact in meditation. See, Lahiri Mahasaya says, win conviction of God's presence. How many of Shivana shouldn't comment or criticize? Shivana should feel that conviction has to come that God is omnipresent and God is with us. 150%. Samasta Guru Mandali is with the Jaya Nama Guna Sankeerthana. This is the conviction. God's presence is always there because we try to enter into those joyous moments through Satsanga. No matter what the disciples' problem, the Guru advised Kriya Yoga for its solution. It is a modern scientific technique, Kriya Yoga. Of course, Shivana is not criticizing anyone. Kriya Bhan, the only legitimate authority is Kriya Bhan, who can perpetuate or who can make us learn. So, that Kriya Bhan authority is very, very important. Where Jainamugana Sankirtan is not telling that devotees who are trying to learn on self are trying to learn from other gurus, no problem. But Yogananda Maharaja says that Kriya Bhan, one who practiced very, or with very focused effort, God blessed, he can only guide us. So, whatever it is, no matter what the disciple's problem, the Guru advised Kriya Yoga for its solution. Whatever the problem, it can be a physical problem, it can be a emotional or mental problem. Whatever the problem is, it will be solved with Kriya Yoga. It is the solution for any parameter, for any hurdle, for any challenge. Generally, if once we experience that God communion, or you no words, no words, we feel very happy, joyous. Only God. Then only this will happen. Only God. So he says, take Kriya Yoga technique or techniques, learn it and keep practicing it for enjoying that joyous meditative effort or meditative practice or divine bliss. However, whatever the problem is, you continue to do Kriya Yoga. The yogic key will not lose its efficiency when I am no longer present in the body to guide you. He also concluded, His Holiness Paramapuja Lahiri Mahashaya concluded that this yogic techniques are key. These all are keys, isn't it? So, the practice, the Kriya Yoga practice is a key and it will not lose efficiency even though, even though when Lahiri Mahashaya is not available with the flesh and body to guide us. This technique cannot be bound, filed, and forgotten in the manner of theoretical inspirations. This Kriya Yoga technique hope Jainamaguda Sankeerthana devotees and disciples of Samasta Guru Mandali are practicing Kriya Yoga. Of course, ours is Bhakti Kriya Yoga. So, His Holiness Paramapuja Lahiri Mahasaya says this technique cannot be bound or filed in a paper and typed in a hard disk and store it to retrieve at the time he or she wants. No, because it is forever. It is forever. It is the very great technique or key. Continue ceaselessly on your path to liberation through Kriya, whose power lies in practice. That what Yogananda Maharaja is telling us to relearn. It is not one time coming, one time going, just sitting for 2 minutes and restless body, restless thoughts. No, we have to keep on practicing every day. Like we wash our body or we go for bathing, like we keep washing our utensils every day or kitchen items. In the same way, sadhana, practice. And it is quite interesting or surprising to also note that once an experienced man will never say that I have achieved it. So, even in the case of avatars, what is the real need for Lahiri Mahashaya to keep practicing Kriya Yoga? Why? WHY, why? Because even incarnations, to show all of us that there should be a practice. Sadhana, Abhyasa. In Sanskrit, we call it as sadhana. Hindi, sadhana, practice. Abhyasa, exercise. Every day we have to keep doing that. So he says, continue ceaselessly on your path, ceaselessly. So little hurdle, we will postpone. Our devotees got it out. Why Shivana, you were not there on Thursday and Friday, and you are telling to do continuously yogic practice. Our satsanga was not there, of course. So Shivana was out of station. What to do? No problem. No problem. So whose power lies in practice. Practice makes man perfect. Keep on practicing. Keep on practicing. Once, if that nectar is touched, we will not leave it. Till that point, oh, no words. Actually, Shona also don't have words to say how we will enjoy the God. That's personal. I am not personal. It's something beyond words. We'll feel that yes, this is like that. We will feel. Then he says, I myself consider Kriya the most effective device of salvation through self effort ever to be evolved in man's search for the infinite. So Lahiri Mahashaya once again concluded, I myself consider, oh, sorry, Lahiri Mahashaya Sishya, Keblananda Mahashaya is concluding the most effective device because of that only he could sit with Yogda Maharaja and both used to sit hours together in Kriya Yoga. So he's telling most effective device of salvation, reaching the God, realizing the God, bliss, Satta Chitta Ananda, nectar. So through self-effort, that is very important. So one of our disciples was asking in one satsanga. So Shivana, don't you or can't we say that Guru or God's blessings, if it is there, it is very easy to evolve or to move on or spiritually progress? Yes, it is possible. But do we have faith in that Guru? If we have faith, Amma will take care. Automatically, she will bless us. Faith. So, that is the reason. Even having faith and doing regular sadhana or practice. So, there is no reason that I am doing, you are doing like that. It will happen automatically. Kevalananda concluded with this earnest testimony. So he concluded with a testimony that Kriya Yoga. So through its use, the omnipotent God, hidden in all men, became visibly incarnated in the flesh of Lahiri Mahasaya and of a number of his disciples. So Kevalananda Mahashaya concluded with his earnest testimony, and he also says that through this Kriya Yoga technique, the omnipresent God, because we cannot see with our normal human being eyes, we need Divya Chakshu. That means Divya Chakshu. Chakshu means netra, means eyes. Divya, divine eyes. If you wanted to see the presence of God, you need to have divine eyes. How divine eyes will come or appear? Inside. Yes, outside also you can feel it. For that, we have to get rid of internal enemies first. Arishad Varga, 6 enemies. Then slowly we can progress spiritually. So, visibly incarnated, Lahiri Mahashaya is a classic, the omnipotent God, Guru. He is always with us and is visibly incarnated in the flesh of Lahiri Mahashaya. He himself, a divinity personified. So, time is running short. So, tomorrow, Satsanga will be continued. Some Nama Japa and so many days that no bhajans like that our devotees are telling. No problem. Shri Mahaganapadaye Namaha. Please, everyone, write Parama Puja, Avatar, Lahiri, Mahashaya. Parama Puja, Avatar, Lahiri, Mahashaya. Shrikara, Dhikara, Shri Ganpati Devara. ಶ್ರೀಕರ ಧೀಕರ ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ದೇವರ ಶ್ರೀಕರ ಧೀಕರ ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ದೇವರ ಭಯಹರ ಜಯಕರ ಲಂಬೋದರ ಕಾವರ ಭಯಹರ ಜಯಕರ ಲಂಬೋದರ ಕಾವರ ಶ್ರೀಕರ ಧೀಕರ ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ದೇವರ ಶ್ರೀಕರ ಧೀಕರ ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ದೇವರ ಭಯಹರ ಜಯಕರ ಲಂಬೋದರ ಕಾವರ ಭಯಹರ ಜಯಕರ ಲಂಬೋದರ ಕಾವರ ఆదివంధ్య నాయక ఆశలన్నీ తీర్చరా ఆదివంధ్య నాయక ఆశలన్నీ తీర్చరా ఆత్మలింగ సాధక అచల భక్తి నీయర ఆత్మలింగ సాధక అచల భక్తి నీయర శ్రీకర ధీకర శ్రీ గణపతి దేవర శ్రీకర ధీకర శ్రీ గణపతి దేవర భయహర జయకర లంబోదర కావర భయహర జయకర లంబోదర కావర తొలి పూజలు గైకొనరా తుది వరకు నడపరా తొలి పూజలు గైకొనరా తుది వరకు నడపరా సచిదానంద గురువరా మా తోడుగా నిలవరా సాయిదానంద గురువరా మా తోడుగా నిలవరా బాబాజీ నంద గురువరా మా తోడుగా నిలవరా అపజీ నంద గురువరా మా తోడుగా నిలవరా యోగానంద గురువరా మా తోడుగా నిలవరా మా తోడుగా నిలవరా మా తోడుగా నిలవరా శ్రీకర ధీకర శ్రీ గణపతి దేవర శ్రీకర ధీకర శ్రీ గణపతి దేవర భయహర జయకర లంబోదర కావర భయహర జయకర లంబోదర కావర లంబోదర కావర లంబోదర కావర లంబోదర కావర ಗಂಧರ್ವಲೋಕವೇ ಗಾನಗಾಪುರವು ಭೀಮಾ ನದಿಯೇ ಅಮೃತ ತೀರ್ಥವದು ಗಂಧರ್ವಲೋಕವೇ ಗಾನಗಾಪುರವು ಭೀಮಾ ನದಿಯೇ ಅಮೃತ ತೀರ್ಥವದು ಗಂಧರ್ವಲೋಕವೇ ಗಾನಗಾಪುರವು ಭೀಮಾ ನದಿಯೇ ಅಮೃತ ತೀರ್ಥವದು ಗಂಧರ್ವಲೋಕವೇ ಗಾನ ಗಾನಗಾಪುರವು ಭೀಮಾ ನದಿಯೇ ಅಮೃತ ತೀರ್ಥವದು ನರಸಿಂಹ ಯತಿ ರೂಪ ದತ್ತಾವತಾರವದು ನರಸಿಂಹ ಯತಿ ರೂಪ ದತ್ತಾವತಾರವದು ಪಾದುಕಾ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರವದು ನಿರ್ಗುಣದ ಲೋಕವದು ಪಾದುಕಾ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರವದು ನಿರ್ಗುಣದ ಲೋಕವದು ಪಾದುಕಾ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರವದು ನಿರ್ಗುಣದ ಲೋಕವದು ಗಂಧರ್ವ ಲೋಕವೇ ಗಾನಗಾಪುರವು ಭೀಮಾ ನದಿಯೇ ಅಮೃತ ತೀರ್ಥವದು ಗಂಧರ್ವ ಲೋಕವೇ ಗಾನಗಾಪುರವು ಭೀಮಾ ನದಿಯೇ ಅಮೃತ ತೀರ್ಥವದು ದತ್ತ ಭಿಕ್ಷೆ ಧಾಮವದು ನಿತ್ಯ ಭಕ್ತ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರವದು ದತ್ತ ಭಿಕ್ಷೆ ಧಾಮವದು ನಿತ್ಯ ಭಕ್ತ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರವದು ಭೂತಗಳನ್ನು ಓಡಿಸುವ ಅವದುಂಬರ ಶಕ್ತಿಯದು ಭೂತಗಳನ್ನು ಓಡಿಸುವ ಅವದುಂಬರ ಶಕ್ತಿಯದು ಪಿತೃ ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ಲೋಕವದು ಮೋಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾರ್ಗವದು ಪಿತೃ ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ಲೋಕವದು ಮೋಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾರ್ಗವದು ದತ್ತ ನಡವೆ ಜಾಗವದು ದೇವತಗಳ ಬೀಡದು 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 ಗಂಧರ್ವ ಲೋಕವೇ ಗಾನಗಾಪುರವು ಭೀಮಾ ನದಿಯೇ ಅಮೃತ ತೀರ್ಥವದು ಗಂಧರ್ವ ಲೋಕವೇ ಗಾನಗಾಪುರವು ಭೀಮಾ ನದಿಯೇ ಅಮೃತ ತೀರ್ಥವದು ಯಾಗ ಯಜ್ಞ ಶಾಲೆಯದು ಯೋಗಿಗಳಿಗೆ ತಾನವದು ಯಾಗ ಯಜ್ಞ ಶಾಲೆಯದು ಯೋಗಿಗಳಿಗೆ ತಾನವದು ಕಲಿದೋಷವ ಕಳೆಯುವುದು ಕಲಿಯುಗದ ಸ್ವರ್ಗವದು ಕಲಿದೋಷವ ಕಲಿಯುವುದು ಕಲಿಯುಗದ ಸ್ವರ್ಗವದು ದತ್ತನಾಮ ಹಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಕರ್ಮ ದೂರ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ 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 ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದನೇ ದತ್ತಾನೆಂದು ಹೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದನೇ ದತ್ತಾನೆಂದು ಹೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸಾಯಿದಾನಂದನೇ ದತ್ತಾನೆಂದು ಹೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಬಾಬಾಜಿ ನಂದನೇ ದತ್ತಾನೆಂದು ಹೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಪ್ಪಾಜಿ ನಂದನೇ ದತ್ತಾನೆಂದು ಹೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಪ್ಪಾಜಿ ನಂದನೇ ದತ್ತಾನೆಂದು ಹೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಗಂಧರ್ವ ಲೋಕವೇ ಗಾನಗಾಪುರವು ಭೀಮಾ ನದಿಯೇ ಅಮೃತ ತೀರ್ಥವದು 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 ಅಮೃತ ತೀರ್ಥವದು ಓಂ ಐಂ ಹ್ರೀಂ ಶ್ರೀಂ ಶಿವರಾಮಾನಘ ದತ್ತಾಯ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ಐಂ ಹ್ರೀಂ ಶ್ರೀಂ ಶಿವರಾಮ ಅನಘ ದತ್ತಾಯ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ಐಂ ಹ್ರೀಂ ಶ್ರೀಂ ಶಿವರಾಮ ಅನಘಂ ದತ್ತಾಯ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ಐಂ ಹ್ರೀಂ ಶ್ರೀಂ ಶಿವರಾಮ ಅನಘ ದತ್ತಾಯ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ಐಂ ಹ್ರೀಂ ಶ್ರೀಂ ಶಿವರಾಮ ಅನಘಂ 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 ದತ್ತಾಯ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ಐಂ ಹ್ರೀಂ ಶ್ರೀಂ ಶಿವರಾಮ ಅನಘ ದತ್ತಾಯ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ಐಂ ಹ್ರೀಂ ಶ್ರೀಂ ಶಿವರಾಮ ಅನಘಂ 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 ದತ್ತಾಯ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ಐಂ ಹ್ರೀಂ ಶ್ರೀಂ ಶಿವರಾಮ Anagam Dataya Namaha. Om Aim Bhrim Trim Shvarama 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 Anagam Dataya Namaha. Om Aim Bhim 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 Trim Shvarama Anagam Dataya Namaha. Anagaya Namaha. Anandaya Namaha. Hari. These holy kirtans are brought from Sukshma and Karana Lokas, that means from causal and astral plane. His Holiness Paramapuja Avatar Avadhuta Jagadguru Shri Dapta Ganapati Satchidananda is divinity personified, and he experienced himself and blessed Jayanama Guna Sankeerthana to do Satsanga every day. It is not a joke. Without blessings of Guru Mandali, it is not possible. So please write Jagadguru, Jaya Jagadguru, Shridatta Ganapati Satchidananda. Jaya Jagadguru, Datta Ganapati Satchidananda. The moment you say God's name, you have to get that joyous. For that, you have to mentally prepare. So, oh, today bhajan, today satsang, we have to finish all the jobs. Sit. We have to sit. We have to sit. That is the way the your soul will get inspired. Everyone, all of us are doing the same. No problem. So Amma says, "Oh Jayanama Guna Sankirtana, so many days, dear, you are not praising Amma like that. Amma is telling. So Amma, without Amma, no Shivana. Without Amma, no Jayanama Guna Sankirtana. Jai Toromati, Jai Jai Toromati. धीमहि गायत्रीं सततं धीमहि गायत्रीं धीमहि गायत्रीं सततं धीमहि गायत्रीं धीमहि गायत्रीं सततं धीमहि गायत्रीं धीमहि गायत्रीं सततं धीमहि गायत्री संध्याधृतये मुनिविनुतां संध्याधृतये मुनिविनुतां सवितृवरेण्यां श्रीरूपां सवितृवरेण्यां श्रीरूपां संध्याधृतये मुनिविनुतां संध्याधृतये मुनिविनुतां सवितृवरेण्यां श्रीरूपां सवितृवरेण्यां श्रीरूपां धीमद्विचोदनशीलां धीमद्विचोदनशीलां भर्गोरूपां तां देवीं भर्गोरूपां रूपं तां देवीं भर्गो रूपं तां देवीं धीमहि गायत्रीं सततं धीमहि गायत्रीं धीमहि गायत्रीं सततं धीमहि गायत्रीं महितचतुर्विंशतिवर्णां महितचतुर्विंशतिवर्णां त्रिपदां देवीं षड्भुक्षीं त्रिपदां देवीं षड्भुक्षीं पञ्चशिरस्कां दशहस्तां पञ्चशिरस्कां दशहस्तां पञ्चशिरस्कां दशहस्ताम् उपनयनार्थे विनियुक्ताम् उपनयनार्थे विनियुक्ताम् उपनयनार्थे विनियुक्ताम् धीमहि गायत्रीं सततं धीमहि गायत्रीं धीमहि गायत्रीं सततं धीमहि गायत्रीं मुक्ता विद्रुमहे मगना मुक्ता विद्रुमहे मगना मुक्ता विद्रुमहे मगना घनतवलोज्ज्वलवर्णमयीं घनतवलोज्ज्वलवर्णमयीं व्याहृतिरूपं प्रणवार्तां व्याहृतिरूपं प्रणवार्तां गायक सच्चिदानन्दकरां गायक साइदानन्दकरां गायक बाबाजी नन्दकरां गायक अप्पाजी नन्दकरां गायक जयदा नन्दकरां गायक अप्पाजी नन्दकरां धीमहि गायत्रीं सततं धीमहि गायत्रीं धीमहि गायत्रीं सततं धीमहि गायत्रीं तोरमति शिवाय गुरवे रुद्राय नमः 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 Namah Shivayam, 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 Shivaya Gurave Rudraya Namaha, 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 Shivaya Gurave Rudraya Namaha Shivaya Gurave Rudraya Namaha, 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 Namah Shivaya Om, 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 Shivaya Gurave Babaji Namaha, 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 Shivaya Gurave Rudraya Namaha. Hari Om. Samasta Guru Mandali is blessing because time, one hand God, one hand material life. So all the divine associates and disciples of Samasta Guru Mandali, the devotees who are listening now and who would be listening in coming days, all the devotees and disciples now currently who all are there, please write, O Taramate, O Taramate, please, O Taramate, please give us time. O Taramate, please give us time. O Taramate, please give us time to continue and participate in Satsanga, to continue and participate in Satsanga every day, every day. O Taramate, please give us time to continue Satsanga every day, every time. O Taramate. So every day we have to get blessed. We have to keep on doing. दत्तानुग्रह समस्त गुरु मंडली की जय समस्त गुरु मंडली की जय समस्त गुरु मंडली की जय अनघा दत्त महाराज की जय अनघा दत्त महाराज की जय अनघा दत्त महाराज की जय तरमोतो की जय तरमोतो की जय तरमोतो की जय जय नाम गुण संकीर्तन की जय जय नाम गुण संकीर्तन की जय जय नाम गुण संकीर्तन की जय।